TLC knew all along that a huge portion of Sister Wives viewers had clear favorites among the titular stars. That is why, when Christine Brown left Cody behind, fans were thrilled that she scored her very own spin-off. Cooking with Just Christine is almost exactly how it sounds. It's a cooking show, but she sometimes has guests. Her white lasagna recipe is turning heads, and you can see why. Christine Brown's new show debuted on February 27. The TLC digital series is a modest spin-off, but has immediately amassed a vocal following. The very first episode offered a delicious carrot cake recipe. What viewers have observed is that Christine is actually an amazing fit for this role. She explains it all, step by step, lays out her ingredients clearly, and feels like a friend or relative while she talks you through the recipe. A lot of people tried new things in terms of food preparation over the past couple of years, so there's a larger market for exactly this kind of content. As we noted, the Just Christine part of the title doesn't mean that she's always alone. It is, instead, a nod to her very famous departure from her marriage to Cody. In the latest episode, Christine was joined by her daughter, Mykelti, who is there to help as she prepares her lasagna. Apparently, Mykelti's husband, Tony, isn't always the biggest fan of her cooking. Look, different people have different tastes, so someone can be an excellent cook without appealing to everyone. However, he loves her white lasagna recipe, which is one that she's sure to make when he visits. As for the dish itself, there are many options when it comes to preparing lasagna. However, Christine does not eat pork. Instead of merely substituting ground beef, she adds poultry seasoning to the meat, giving it a savory flavor closer to pork. A key ingredient, of course, is a cheesy mixture that gives the dish its creamy texture. That means grated Asiago and Parmesan cheese is mixed with unsalted butter, cream cheese, garlic salt, and milk. Given that this isn't her first time in the kitchen and she's running a cooking show, she already has bowls out with fresh spinach leaves and sliced mushrooms. Once the ground beef is cooked, the layering begins, starting with the first layer of white sauce. Then comes the actual pasta, and Christine is using some no-boil lasagna noodles for convenience. Then comes meat, then the sliced mushrooms, then the fresh leaves of spinach. Christine sprinkles in a handful of sliced mozzarella. Then we get some of that delightful creamy cheese mixture. The process is repeated as necessary until you have a full stack of lasagna, topped with lasagna noodles, then white sauce, and the last of the mozzarella. Christine baked her lasagna uncovered in the onion in a casserole dish. She knew that it was ready when the cheese on top was bubbling and browning at the edges. As with a few of these ingredients, this is to taste. Some people like their lasagna to be straight up burned, others do not. We're sure that Christine won't object to anyone doing simple substitutions. If you eat pork, you could use sausage instead of beef, or a mixture of both. If you don't eat mushrooms, don't include them. TLC posted the recipe themselves in case you'd prefer the written directions over the video or our description of this mouth-watering dish. That this show exists at all is a testament to Christine's enduring popularity. Not all reality stars can enjoy any kind of fame after they leave the show, while others are liked enough that people keep watching. We're not going to get the kind of drama from Cooking with Just Christine that we've seen on Sister Wives, but we're certainly going to get hungry.
I'm